Hello and welcome to another one podcast.
We have a Patreon. It's one of the best Patreons in the game.
By best, it's more of us.
Hundreds of hours of content. There's specials on there.
Three
specials. 2 live shows. It's one of the best Patreons around. You won't regret it. Sign up. £3 a month. That's all it fucking is.
I can't promise you it's one of the best or the most valuable, but if you enjoy us,
I think it is.
It's the only way to guarantee this carries on.
Yeah, that's yeah.
So
Genuinely.
It's up to you. Would you like this podcast to carry on? If the answer to that question is yes, then why not part with 75p a week by signing up to our Patreon?
Patreon.com/another one podcast. Sign up to it. You don't even have to enjoy the content that's on there.
You don't even have to watch it.
No.
Just
sign up.
75p a week,
yeah,
so that you get your public episode every week, guaranteed. Because if it drops below a certain level, it will stop.
75p a week.
The minute this costs us money again, it's gone.
Yeah, and it's
barely even.
So, please,
for the love of God,
yeah, please. Now it's beyond a joke. Now there's only one podcast that needs the money, and that's ours. We're absolutely brassic, and we've got the most outgoings, like dependents.
Another one.
Hello everyone, welcome to episode 181 or something like that of Another One podcast. Me, Simon Wozniak, joining me, co-host, cohort, but of another mother, Big Bobby Tate. And joining us now is Another One Hall of Famer.
Yes, it doesn't take much to get in the Hall of Fame.
Everybody's on.
To know the address, and you plug it in.
Ring-a-ding-ding, the king, is it?
Ring-a-ding-ding, got the king, what's happening? First ballot Hall of Famer.
First ballot Hall of Famer.
First ballot, that's better, yeah.
Kyle Legacy.
Fuck yes, how we doing,
He's
everybody?
back.
Good to see you. Sorry, I'm an hour late. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's
what have you guys
crazy,
been
yeah.
doing? I know you guys, I bet you haven't even spoke to each other. You just been on each other.
We had a couple of chats.
Did the Patreon, then just went quiet.
Oh, really? No.
Yeah.
Well, did the Patreon, discussed some women in the game, and then moved on.
Women in the game. What do you mean the game of life?
Got a video you'll be interested in seeing, but we'll talk about it off pod.
Nice. I already know what's in it. Some woman's getting fucked by some sort of animal.
No.
Animal mastiff or something like that.
Right. You've been
She
go-karting?
loves pussy and
You've
animals.
been go-karting, you absolute paedophile?
Yeah, for your mate's 32nd birthday.
Can interest you in a beer?
32nd
What?
birthday.
Do you want a beer?
A beer? Yeah, let's go.
Do you want a beer?
I'm fine with you two.
A little
Fuck a beer, I
Sorry.
went go-karting, break
You
out the
should get stuck
champagne.
in.
Let's go, baby. Literally, I was late.
Water?
I'm fine.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm good.
A little Asahi, go on.
No.
The parade's still doing laps in my mind, baby. It ain't over. It ain't fucking over.
Yeah, that's it. We're celebrating the beds, innit? I'll be celebrating all week, mate. Even
Good
longer.
lad.
Proper fan, me. Life changing.
The Los Scousers have that haircut, but fucking let's go, baby.
What?
Let's
This
go.
haircut sound?
What are you on about?
I was the original Ketwick. What are you on about?
All right.
Um,
No, it's not going around well at all.
No, I'm fucked. Go-karting.
So yeah, we're
How'd you ended up doing that?
We're big F1 fans.
Where?
We're like me and my boy.
Right.
So it's literally just me, him, and his missus, and like obviously she's fucking.
Where'd you go, Warrington?
No, we went
Fucking
to
sad.
Brunswick, like right.
The one by
Yeah.
Bastards Art Talk.
So it used to be petrol, now it's electric or whatever. Fucking Elon Musk. And
Fasto still.
oh yeah, fucking weapon. And get this, I'm not even lying. We're watching the video, and there's a nitrous button.
Yeah.
So there's a boost button, so you can use it every lap, and it only lasts for 10 seconds. That's sick, innit?
Yeah.
Don't you reckon?
That's a nice little feature.
I know, yeah, that's good. Yeah, exactly. And then, you know what I mean? I've got Tokyo Drift fucking playing on my head like the whole fucking time.
Belter song.
You know what I mean? Exactly.
Great song. Big fan of that for one of my stories. That pops up.
Oh, really?
I'd say it's once a month. That song gets on my story. That
like what's the credentials for
just
it?
when I feel like I need it goes.
Oh, I
this
thought
is
it was like
Tokyo
you're in a
Drift.
Chinese restaurant.
No, never racial
in a
with me,
sushi
mate.
train or nothing, no.
Never racial with
Okay,
me.
boom, yeah.
So you went big sweaty boiler suit and horrible helmet on.
Yo, so yeah, they put you in the whole fucking thing. You put that's when
Sweaty them things, aren't they?
You have to buy your own. Like they were like, oh, did you bring your own balaclava? And I was like, oh, not today. No, I forgot it at the riot.
Amateur.
2 days ago.
Amateur,
yeah.
Kyle.
What the fuck? That's how they first get you though. You got a balaclava. The police come out for whatever. So you have to buy your own balaclava. So I've got it in there. You want to see it?
No.
Oh really? But it's like it's not like a criminal balaclava. It's
I
like,
imagine it's like a thin
it's a
piece
Nazi
of.
one, yeah.
Yeah, it's just a thin piece going over there.
You've got to see me in this balaclava.
Oh my God.
I look like
Didn't matter what I said then, did it? No, it didn't matter. He said you want to see it or not. He was always going to go get it.
Probably ruining the focus. Ruining the focus on that there. So apologies for the rest of the episode.
I'm getting sensory overload. He's been on 3 minutes.
Yeah, I'm exhausted already. Like I'm hungover. I'm hungover and shaking, and like you're an hour late. My energy's been drained in that hour. So you've got to carry this for 57 minutes now, Kyle.
You don't even have enough fucking memory cards for me, lad, for these riffs. Don't you worry about that.
You got 57 minutes. Shine. Here we go. Look at this quality audio already. He's smashing
For the
it.
audio listener.
Look at this.
I mean, come on. Look at that. That's. I look like some sort of gay burglar.
Do you want to do the rest of it like a kneecap, isn't it?
Yeah.
Fucking elbow.
The real riff terrorism.
Yeah.
Terror riff. What up, baby?
So you bought. How much was that?
They call me shoulder.
How much was that?
It's like fucking £4 or something.
And how much was go-karting?
Like fucking 40 quid or something, yeah.
Is it?
And I told my mate, I'll pay because it's a birthday. I didn't think it was going to be like that, yeah. Yeah, I thought we were going to like that gravity max, you know what I mean? Maybe you do like, it's like the bumper cars and shit.
I'll just miss end up coming with you.
What?
I'll just Mrs. end up coming with you.
Because they don't do anything apart. Yeah.
Oh, so it was them two and then you.
Yeah, I tagged along. But that's what they're like, yeah. Like Jay is like, I've known him my whole life. I grew up, one of my best mates, I grew up next to him like my whole life and stuff like that. But then he'll like, come on, like, we went to Dublin, me, him and Truman, and we go to the pub straight away, 8 a.m. We're like, oh, come we get a Guinness, obviously. We're there for the day, flying back at 10. Yeah. And then he's like, have you got any Coors Light? And we're like, what
went for a day?
Yeah.
It's like an Aaron Wood move, that. Remember me? He was doing the...
I know, Dublin's a bit more respectable.
Still, though.
Easy. You're flying at 7.
Any plane, man.
At 10:30.
We don't agree with day trips.
You shouldn't be getting on a plane twice in a day. It's just, it's not right. So, no.
Once if you're like a pilot.
You need a base.
Yeah, well, even then, you should have got your diaried up better.
One shift.
You know what I mean?
You always need a base.
That's all right. So what's the minimum? You're saying 1 night minimum?
You gotta have somewhere to dump your stuff.
Yeah. Dump your stuff. Somewhere to shit yourself just in case.
Yeah, but I mean, at this Dublin, it's like it's 25 minutes.
You're going for
like
an
it's cheaper than a taxi to town, like and quicker.
Yeah, but 2 hours.
Yeah, but
it's not quicker than a taxi.
He lives in Aylwood, so it is.
It's not, but you've got to get to an airport.
It's got to get through security.
Yeah,
that dropped us off free of charge. Tick.
No bags.
No bag. Definitely no bags.
No, it's too much.
An Android charger and a dream, baby.
Can't be on a plane twice in a day.
Just condoms in every pocket, and then that's it. Yeah.
Anyway, so
you could have put the condoms over there.
I don't even put the seatbelt on. I don't even put it on. 25 minutes. I'm not even on, lad. Yeah.
Anyway,
the back ballied up, but I don't have a seatbelt on.
So what we talking about before we went into the idea that you can't go on a plane twice in a day? You went over to Dublin.
You went go-karting with his mate and his missus.
Yeah.
As missus. But then, I tell you what took so long is the safety information and all that. No, because you're doing it with a bunch of people, randoms.
Yeah.
Right.
And like, I don't want to be racist, but you'd be, I am. Is the Asians were fucking it up.
Which Asians?
I don't know about that. I don't like to put them in like columns and shit.
All right, we won't go there.
No, but you know, I mean, like
they weren't Japanese.
Prawn crackers or Papa Dom's.
No, prawn crackers. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, I thought you meant like specifically like Japanese or
no.
They weren't Japanese because they weren't like crashing it straight into the other pits.
I'm just gonna stay quiet. Any contentious gets said, I just stay quiet so I can't feature in the clip.
They don't even know it's me at this point.
Yeah.
This could
just
be
stay
anybody.
Quiet now.
This could be
Sit
anybody.
on the side and wait for enough time to pass that. I'm out the clip. There's a certain zone of clipping, isn't there? It's like if it gets mentioned, prawn cracker, I'm in now by accident. I'm in by accident. I've been dragged into the clip zone, lad. I want to stay out the clip zone.
Ring a ding ding, you've come for Emperor Ming.
Yeah. Oh no, I'm out the clip. I'm out the clip.
You got a minute and 15 until this reel is it's not real anymore.
I hear in reels, me mate.
That's so funny. That.
Go on. So
the Asians were what, slow or just bad drivers?
They were just bad drivers, you know what I mean? Which I didn't think that stereotype was
true.
I don't drive, so I can't say no.
They didn't slow it down in the
I think it's
safety briefing. I think you meant the safety briefing that people were chirping up.
No, we don't know that. That's fine. Yeah, it was like once we were in the cars, and then because if someone crashes, they got to do the yellow.
Yeah.
So it was like safety car, and I'm like, fucking hell, I didn't pay for this. And then they finally got it going and all that stuff. I think they give you more laps, just added on or whatever. Made it up for it, which was sound, but they're sick. I don't drive. I might get into driving, you know. Yeah, I want to go fast, baby. Do you like driving?
Yeah, but it's not like a go-kart. It's not as fun as that.
Oh, yeah, I suppose.
I mean, it can be, but then there's consequences with driving like a go-kart.
Yeah.
Like, real consequences. Like,
Yeah.
just, like,
Well, I mean, I don't know. You got the radio. It's like a go-kart with a radio, isn't it?
sometimes it's nice to accelerate. The acceleration's nice when you just gotta
true.
try and scoot this as fast as possible.
I've never been,
Like when I got a hire car from Mercedes, I've
never been in a go-kart, me.
Really? Is that, I don't want to be this guy, but is
Yeah.
that some sort of,
Yeah,
is
yeah,
there a weirdest you think? What is
I
it?
don't know. No, because I've never been.
Yeah.
None of my mates are Gales
It
to
is.
go-karting.
It is.
Well, to be honest with you,
You've got kids, you don't love them?
Well, he's not old enough to go, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, to be honest, I went go-kart once, and I think I was getting called Donkey Kong by my mates. Like, I was getting called Donkey Kong.
Just Wario, dude.
Just bruising behind you or whatever. Like,
Just sticking out, yeah. I reckon there's a go-kart out there for you somewhere, lad.
I'm not saying it's a size
gotta go
issue.
to the States or something, probably.
No, I'm saying
I'm
it's
just saying,
a
I don't
size
think-
issue. I was in a
I'm
go-kart.
sure, I'm sure there
saying.
would be. I'm sure there would be.
Yeah.
Potentially,
I just imagine. Like none of my mates.
Like it's an electric engine. It's not like a
none of my
double
mates
twin
have ever
turbo powered.
gone go-karting. They'd like just none of them are getting enough.
None of them are I mean, yeah, but on
well,
the spur of the moment, if someone
I
says,
think my
hey,
mate. I think my mates are very much of the kind that if it doesn't involve drinking, what's the point?
oh, okay. So they want to do lines and we want to do laps. You mean?
Yeah.
sounds-
Like that, we go to golf and other flights sort of thing because
Yeah.
you get ale there.
Oh, I do the golf and all.
Can't
that.
drink and drive.
There was a bar there. I'm not even lying. I had a beer before I went on. Yeah, like I don't know if they'd cut me off maybe for a second one or something, but like
I don't really know what I think of the
the Asians there.
go-kart.
They're having sake before and shit like that.
I've been.
Let's go.
I've been. It was all right. I don't know whether we'll be making a beeline to go again.
Well, now it's like you want to go to one where like it's Gypsy Run or Carney or something like that, because then it's free for all. You know what I mean? Like this was like
engines and all
you do
that.
15 minutes, then you stop for 10 minutes, have a break,
Maybe
come
driving
back
like
in for
NASCAR
15.
or something.
Yeah,
Like that would be
might
fun.
do that while
Yeah.
I'm in Nashville. Yeah.
but
Like
I mean,
proper.
give me something with more. I need a few more turns than that. Nashville,
Yeah, but there's the speed. and
Yeah,
that.
but it's
It's got your
Take
left,
it
it's
over,
got your
innit?
left indicator on the whole time.
What about Speedway? Would you do Speedway?
Isn't that round?
That's bikes though, but that's heavy. That's fast and dangerous.
Oh,
is that
where
always
they
like
go
the
really-
on the
bar
mud,
on the
yeah,
side?
on the mud truck.
Nah, I do F1.
No
like I said,
brakes.
I'm a big F1 fan. Like like my mate whose birthday it was, Jay Gargan. Shout out, a birthday lad. Even though we'll call you a nonce for the next 20 minutes.
MotoGP.
He's done F1, yeah, in Silverstone.
Oh, nice.
MotoGP. When them videos, they're horrifying.
Did you do that with his beard as well?
Which?
F1.
Oh, she was probably waving from the balcony or something or whatever. But yeah.
But the F1 looks like pussy stuff compared to the motorbike bit. The motorbike ones when they're
Yeah,
that.
because you can die from
Oh,
that.
the motorbike, 180 mile, and they're just lying on the floor sideways.
Literally
knee
the
out,
ground.
They're touching the floor.
The knees out, yeah.
That's crazy. Like if there's a button on the floor,
We had that on
if there's even just a
we
button.
had this
the
with
fuck-
Nelson, didn't we? On the Isle of Man TT, they go, "You've got to graze the wall if you want to.
Yeah.
If you want to win." Like the advice
Yeah.
is, you've got to hit the wall. Yeah.
That's
Anyway, so
crazy,
you
that.
did your go karting. Where'd you come?
I still think that's the best way to kill yourself, though.
Yeah, the Man
The
TT.
second time.
Just Isle of Man TT. Don't tell no one.
Yeah.
Just Isle of Man TT. Because anyone can enter it.
Really?
Just go fuck off
Yeah,
right
it's
into the wall.
fucking wild, mate.
First turn.
Jesus.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
Have you seen it live? Have you
No,
seen
I've
any
been to the Isle of Man, but I haven't been. No.
motorbike? Because we went with Freddie. My
Yeah.
God, the fucking
Nuts.
speed,
Fuck. I've seen F1
Horrible.
live, but like,
horrible.
yeah. Jesus.
Really puts in perspective when you see him crash. Like, my God, that is just death.
Mm.
So you did. Where'd you come in the go karting then?
So the first one, maybe like 5th out of like 12 or something like that.
Isn't there an overall score on the end where they
So
say?
yeah, that was it. Like 5 out of 12.
Okay.
That was 5th
Yeah.
out of it. Yeah. And then
Shit,
the
that.
second one, I was going. Yeah, but I mean, it's the first.
You'd
one,
rather
you're
come
fucking
12th
warming
than
up.
5th,
You're
that
warming
one.
up. And then, I mean, I'm still fucking. I'm almost on the podium, aren't I? Like I'm top 5. That's
be-
on. That's
wanna
on
be-
Bet365. I'm qualifying for that bet at least. top 5.
And with the Asians, he had fucked the whole race up, coming 12th, crashing every corner.
That's why they've got to be
They had it right. They had it right, mate.
They were pieces of shit.
They drove heavy.
They would stop, they'd get spun out, and then they'd
because they were going for it.
And just get out of the fucking
Yeah, because they were fearless.
See, that was the thing.
Going around the corner full speed.
No, they weren't even going fast enough to fucking do that. Then the last one was when I came like 11th, but I was spinning out. Like I had to be kicked off so many times, yeah. That was like when I thought, like, I was like...
You were
like
braver then. You were going for it, yeah. Big moves.
Yeah.
Big moves.
He doesn't drive. He doesn't drive. To be fair.
I don't think that matters.
Yeah, it's not like a
probably
gear.
not really. But
No, but I
Just
mean,
stop and go, innit?
It felt fluid, you know, where you're like, I don't know what that's called in real cars. What's this?
What?
Switching or something? Or whatever.
I don't think.
Okay,
This is a racing term.
Boom. Ignition, that's what...
You're accelerating and braking here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, because you're going to brake, obviously, on the corners, and then it would come out a little bit, and then... I hit some fucking nice drifts as well, like, honestly.
I don't think you could drift in them. I don't think there's much drifting in these go-karts you're in, you know.
There is.
I think, like, 20 mile an hour, I don't think you're drifting.
They go 40 miles an hour.
Yeah, but I don't think there's much drift in them.
You weren't there, what are you on about? I should have
done
paid for the video. Should have paid extra to prove you wrong.
That would be sad. That would be sad if you got the video.
This guy doesn't look like a go-kart. You crazy? He's having that on a ninja. What the fuck?
Well, maybe,
of course I do.
No, I'd go. I'd go again, I think.
So when do you get back?
Yeah. All right, let's make a day of it. You're in. You
Come
can
on.
watch through the window.
I'm not going to fit in.
You can wave the flag.
I just want to go just to see it, just to be like...
You can run round.
The guy's got to somehow tell you that you're too fat enough without saying that.
Who knows? No, he's on the jabs now.
Give me a Lecky scooter. I'll go.
He's on the jabs now. He'll be...
What's the...
On the fat
Jabs?
jabs,
Zemic?
The Zemis.
Well, on the Manjaros.
He's on the Zemi-P.
Manjaro, that's the
Killer Man.
sounds like the fucking fakest name of Ozempic. That sounds like a turkey version of Ozempic. The
It is-
Manjaros.
That's what it is, yeah.
That's so funny.
So when did you get back?
I got back on Friday.
Where are you staying?
I'm back in the Caravan, baby.
Back in the Caravan?
Back in the Dream Factory, yeah.
Yes.
So
Exactly.
you back from where?
So I was in Australia and then I done a week in Thailand.
Is that what you did the weekend?
Can't
Week
keep
in Thailand.
can't keep up with you, man.
Bangkok and Chiang Mai, baby. But I had the worst flight of my life on Friday coming back. I had Bangkok belly. I drank the tap water, I guess, by accident. I'll brush my teeth with it. That whole flight, 12 hours, and I'm in the bathroom. Like, just dying, pissing blood, everything. Then it landed in London. I have to get a train from there to Liverpool.
Oh.
And then I'm dying, like fucking dying. Then I get to the Caravan and there's no fucking toilet in the Caravan.
Oh.
So I'm
Isn't
like,
there?
you know, nah. Like, well, it's there, but it just doesn't work or whatever, yeah.
Yeah, you can't use it.
Yeah.
He's
So it's
empty
a
now.
fucking nightmare.
So why can't... Well, there's no running water in it?
Yeah.
It's not plumbed in, is it?
No, but there is, like, you know what I mean? They do
a
have
tap?
caravans. Yeah, but there's no water on it. It's not got the water plugged in. I've just got electricity, yeah. Yeah. He can't give me too much of us.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you got the heater, haven't you?
Yeah, exactly. So that was brutal, that, like. But I was like...
Dog still there?
Yeah. But he's chill now.
Is he?
Yeah, there's an element of respect between us. Well, not respect. It's more like, I don't give a shit about him. He doesn't give a shit about me.
He knows you're safe now, yeah?
Yeah, he's like, whatever, yeah.
Still with your missus?
But, nah.
Oh.
Nah. Good.
Is it... Right,
It's my
you want
own
to talk
doing,
about it
yeah.
or not? No.
I'll talk about it. Maybe a good event.
Is that when before you went away?
Yeah.
You just... Well, that was
No,
going
it
to
was
come
while,
on
it was
with
while
you.
I was away. Like, shit, fucking...
While I was away?
So you went away with all the hope in the world that you're going to stay... Well, you went away... She had all the hope in the world you're going to stay together.
Well, this was the thing, wasn't it, when you were going away?
So did I wanted to believe as well. I got a childlike wonder. I want to believe, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. I'm a gullible guy. And then she told me she loved me. I panicked and broke up with her, yeah.
Oh,
That's understandable. This is before you went away?
No, this is like while I'm away, yeah.
Oh, over
I
text and that?
She told you loved you on text?
FaceTime?
No, yeah, FaceTime right before I was about to get on the flight. And I was like, oh, fuck. And then...
Whilst you were
now
smoking
I
a
think
spliff
back,
with
I'm
some
like-
woman at the end of the bed, probably, you want it? Baby girl, don't leave me. Don't go over there. Don't go over there. Don't go over there, girl. Yeah, don't leave me, and I'll call you back.
What do you mean you love me?
Yeah.
No, but I broke up and
I
then...
told you not to fall in love.
I'm like, baby, I told you. And then now I think maybe I was in love and I fucked it up, so...
Any chance to reconcile, do you think, or...?
I've got a 17-step plan, yeah.
So did you stay in touch while
I'm
you're
on the
away?
first step now, which is gifts from Thailand.
Just talk about it publicly on a podcast.
She's not going to see. She
you hear him?
won't watch this.
Right.
Well.
Shit.
And again, she doesn't know. Nobody knows who this is.
Right.
Yeah,
so why you're away?
If I just stop minimum riffing, they'll never know.
Yeah, well, we don't have to talk about it. I just thought that was the thing before you went away.
I want to talk about it.
But the thing was, before you went away, that was the thing, wasn't it? You were joking about what you're going to do.
So she never even got over to see you then?
No, like, it was just... There was so many things. I thought I was doing the right thing, you know what I mean? Because I looked at this fucking schedule for the year. It's like, fucking hell, I'm not even...
Someone set them free and all that.
I'm not... Exactly, yeah. That's it, isn't it? Like, it was only going to get worse, I feel like, yeah.
Yeah.
So I broke it off before it got even worse. But I mean, any breakup's still fucking tough regardless what time, like, where in a relationship you do it, I guess. And
I'm after the time zone.
And then, and then obviously I gave it a lot of space, started talking
so
again.
Funny that Tony on Kane's one, Tony Matheron was on there. Oh, he's so talking about, like, it's not cheating if it's in different time zones. He was so funny. He was talking about, he's got like,
didn't happen, did it?
He's got like 8 baby mamas or something, and he's just like, he's so funny.
So he's only got one then, isn't it? It depends on the time zones he live in. He's only got one.
Yeah. He's so funny, that guy.
That's
Tony Matheron. Go on. So it ended then.
That's it, yeah.
Did you get 6 months, was it?
So it ended.
So like, that was the thing. We were like, we met in like fucking January.
In Australia?
In June.
In Australia when it ended, yeah?
Yeah.
How long you been there?
What do you mean? Well, I got back on Friday. What was that?
Well, how long did you been in Australia when it ended?
Like 2 weeks, maybe.
2 weeks, you like in the middle of a festival?
Yeah, and then I was like...
But it's the time for difference.
It like, kind of, I mean, I don't know, maybe it just added to stress. I was already selling the tickets anyway, and you know what I mean? I'm not a stressful guy anyway. It was more like, I would, every time I'd speak to her, I'd be fucking stoned or she'd be tired. You know what I mean? Because I'm going to bed and she's waking up. So it's like, we're not even having like proper conversations, really.
You're looking for a little bit of winky action on webcam.
The first week I was staying sharing a bed with my mate Reuben.
Could have stayed sober maybe just to talk to her for a bit.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I guess in theory I could have for something, yeah. Maybe I should have fucking called you up, Dr. Phil, you fucking pussy. What do you say? So I'm not allowed
I'm not allowed
to have a girlfriend and smoke weed. Is that what you're saying?
So you were trying to sling Winky on webcam when she was tired and in bed and that, and then you thought this isn't working.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have phrased it as quite so elegant as that. I was trying to have fucking on FaceTime, really.
Gives a nipple there, girl.
Slinging Willy on webcam.
Winky, not Willy.
Trying to see that minge on MSN.
Can't beat MSN minge, mate.
See this car on chat roulette, but
so anyway, that ended. Never mind.
Happened. And then I've got her some gifts and all that sort of stuff. Like I got her some perfume. She likes. Like I got a bracelet that says I love midgets. I got a one. I love black ass and shit like that.
So you're coming back on the charm offensive then, yeah?
What?
Charm offensive.
Coming back on the charm offensive.
I love black ass as a charm offensive. Oh, Kyle.
Shut up.
Lovely.
You're making it worse.
Yeah.
It's fine.
She does watch it.
I'm glad she's...
Yeah, cute like that. I like that.
Yeah. No, but she knows my eyes.
At what point did you realise you're in love?
Maybe like a few weeks after when I still missed her.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean, maybe I wasn't. Maybe I still don't know.
I mean,
still hope.
Let's not talk with negatives.
If you know, you know. If you're in love, would you? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
But there's still hope, I reckon.
No.
2003, I saw LeBron James walk on the court. I knew.
Yeah.
Yeah, but...
So you did 4 months. You've even gone 4 months in Australia and all that. Jesus.
I know, the world stops when Cat Legacy's not here, baby, innit?
It's been...
You need me in my many group chats.
That's so long.
We're going to do coke hunting this week. We're going to do something else next week or whatever, for sure.
And then when are you off again?
I want to try and move to America
Don't
in
wish
November.
him away before. What do you mean move?
Because remember I started talking about it, last one, and then I went there back in March to like scope it out properly, like get the deal memos from the comedy clubs in New York, Boston, Austin. The booker at the fucking mothership loves me now. He calls me the fucking king. So I'm fucking in there. Yeah.
Ding ding.
Hinchcliffe's bringing me on as the king, so everybody else started doing it now. I'm
really?
Like, you guys are fucking idiots. Well, I told them to, because they're all like...
As the Riff King or just the king?
I literally just say I'm from... Because they're like, what's your credit? Everybody's like...
The Rift Valley.
HBO Latino, whatever. And I just say I'm from Liverpool, the king's back. And he's like, I'm not doing that. I'm like, well, you are, because what else you got to say? And then... He did it, and then I came on. I said, "I don't even know who that guy is. He's called me a king. What a loser!" I just rushed him straight away, and then that just set the tone. Like,
so you think you're into America now?
So you're in with Hinchcliffe then?
I mean, we hang out there and stuff like that. But I mean,
are you going down to do Kill Tony next week?
Nah. I've already got a fucking gigs anyway. I'm in fucking Essex, brutal. Doing a gig for Joey Ibiza.
Who?
Real I don't know, Joey Ibiza.
In Essex.
Yeah, Joey Ibiza. So I'll tell you, I'll obviously send you a photo of what colour highlights he's got in his hair. But my money's on blonde. What do you reckon?
Joey Ibiza.
I'm saying
Yeah.
silver.
Silver? That's crazy. All silver or just the...
Wayne Lineker, like.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Full white.
So you're in with Hinchliffe and that then?
I mean, I guess not really. I mean, that Kiltony is like, obviously if I went, like Ari and all that, is like, he's doing a show on Friday.
Yeah.
I was going to open for him, but it's me auntie's 60th on the Friday anyway, so I can't fucking go to it anyway. And it's like 4 p.m. in Leicester Square if you're there fucking on the 6th of, what is it? The 6th of June.
Go see Ari Matty.
Ari Matty, he's fucking hilarious. And then I would have been backstage, but it's all still random anyway, like even in fucking mothership and that, you know what I mean?
So you never get, no one gets the nod?
Nah.
Ari got the nod though.
No, he didn't.
He did?
No, he'd still been there for a bit before he got his name pulled.
He didn't get his name pulled though?
I thought he did.
Nah, Ari just got the nod.
Oh, was that Sam Talent maybe or something or whatever?
Ari was like, Tony introduced him as someone, someone's recommended
Sam Talent,
yeah. In a minute.
So, and I signed up like twice, but it's like, it's proper Mong Mondays, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just fucking sat around. But I just wanted to get past at the club and fucking actually do gigs. Like I was doing like 4 a week there, and like all 15s, like didn't have to do 10s, just went straight to closing, which was sick. And it was easy, same as hot water. Like the good clubs are fucking easy, aren't they?
What
you know what I mean?
So what have you got to do to be able to get a visa for there?
So I got to pay. It cost me like $5,000, and I just have to take a fucking box's paperwork and all that shit. But it'd be worth it. Like I've got fucking Sunsets and Mothership. I've got a jar full of fucking checks with my name on it already. Like they probably owe me about $2,000, so there's fucking half the visa already.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's just they've agreed to still pay for what that you didn't take because of visa issues and that. Well, I allegedly with on this podcast.
And necessarily when they first booked me, they didn't know that I fucking didn't have it.
That's what I mean.
So
So
I
they're
just never
not
filled out the forms for anything. And then
so you just
it
got
was like
some...
the last day. It was like, "What visa are you on?" I told him the truth. Obviously, didn't want to lie. He's like, "Oh, that's fine. Just like we can't pay you, so you get the proper one." I'm like, "All right, chill."
It's nice of them to do that though.
Yeah, that's sick. Yeah.
So what
I mean,
you got?
but think about the Sunset checks. They're like $17, $26. You know what I mean? So I mean, they all add up, whatever. But like, it's not like.
So what have you got to do to get the visa?
So I have to get. It's the O1 visa. You get 3 years. And you can only do it in like entertainment, so like stand up and all that. So you get the deal memos, so it's like pretty much they're all the same, but then they add their like comedy club header, you know, their logo, and they sign it.
Yeah.
So they say for 3 years, I'll pay you X amount of money, but it's like it's kind of just made up. You know what I mean? It's like whatever, maybe like $3,000 a year or whatever, or whatever. So I just went back to the comedy clubs that I always do, like St. Mark's in New York, Comedy Studio, and King's Court in Boston. Bunch of other random ones, like even my friends that run like good bar shows that have production companies, I can use that. They're not fucking checking, you know what I mean? And even if they do, then the guy just fucking.
Could you not work any other job apart from like entertainment then?
It'd have to be like, I think it's
Could you not do bar work and then be like, oh, if I just go and say a joke on there, and then I can do 4 hours work?
Kind of go and work behind the bar.
No. But also, why would I do that? That's a step back. I'm not going to
need a bit of extra
because
money.
they
don't in America that bad.
They don't have an industry like we have an industry. So like, you're gonna earn over there.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like I'm moving to Austin specifically. Like as a club comic, you can make money there. Like it's the same as like. Obviously, the spots don't pay. I mean, the Mothership pays fucking great. Like, I'd pay my rent alone off that, I reckon. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, and then everything else would be a bonus.
Hopefully, you open for like Ari and
just doing all the other comedy clubs like that at 5th Street. There's so many on there. Like, you're getting $30, $20, but it all adds up. You do 6 in a night. Like, that's
I get
all
it.
adding up. And everybody just books it around the Mothership. So every Monday you text in your availability.
It's a lot of work, those 6 gigs a night.
Yeah, but I'm built for this shit, baby.
That's what he's up for, though. That's what he is.
You know what I mean? That's it, isn't it?
That's who he is, isn't it?
Exactly. That's fucking not, isn't it?
Doesn't get bored of telling the same jokes. He hasn't got any.
That's a Monday on fucking at Edinburgh Fringe, you know what I mean? And you don't have to travel. You literally just walk out and you go there.
Yeah, but while you're there...
And then some days I would do less, wouldn't I, obviously?
While you're there,
but on weekends, I'm like, bang, bang.
I'm assuming while you're there, you are planning on being able to open for people and stuff as well.
So
if you get asked.
Oh, yeah, for sure. So my like, because, you know what I mean? I've met them all now. I've met fucking Gillis and fucking all Tommy Popes and all that. And they're all sound, really, to be honest. But And then my mate that I stay with, another guy, James McCann, he opens for fucking Gillis, this Australian guy. He's funny as fuck as well. And I want like a big black comic. I want to open for one of them on the road. I feel like that would be sick. I don't want to. I mean, I'll take a white guy if you're out there, whatever. I'll give it a shot. But I want like a famous black guy. That's what I want to open for. Yeah.
Who do you reckon's the entry
black
level
crowds,
there?
then, innit?
Who's the entry level for you there? Do you reckon Ari Spears?
Who's that?
Well, he's a black comedian out there, isn't he?
Okay.
Is he out there?
I know his face, but
Well, I don't know where he is.
I don't know
America,
anybody.
but-
That was the thing. Like,
So
I'm like,
Well, you're not going to get Hart or Chappelle, are you?
no. It'll be like somebody like who's probably got like a big Kill Tony following. You know what I mean? That sort
So
of
like,
vibe,
like what that name? David something?
Oh, David Lucas.
David Lucas or something.
Oh yeah, fat guy. Yeah.
and
Something like that. Yeah.
He loves skipping. You be up there with
He's
him.
a roast master, and you're a roast master
Well,
in my
I've
class.
before as well.
Yeah.
Like-
They all do the same thing to me. They're like, yeah, like they don't know what I'm saying. And I'm like, you look like a black toad. Shut the fuck up. Like, I'm like, it's easy to roast. You know what I mean? That's all you've got is my accent. Like,
So when are you moving to
most of them
America?
aren't good.
When are you moving
That's
to
the reality
America?
of it.
When are you is it set in stone?
Hopefully, no. The dream is November fucking 1st, but who knows? Like, I'm speaking to a few lawyers now, and then the sponsorship is the annoying thing. So I need like. Apparently, you can do it without getting sponsored, but I think that's the easiest way to do it is the sponsorship.
And
And who do you need to sponsor you? Is it like a comic? Is it a comedy club?
It's like the comedy business. So I guess it would be an agency, a management, or a comedy club that looks after acts, like a hot water or something like that. Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? And like, obviously, Mothership's going to give me all the deal memos and all that. But I mean,
Have you spoke
I
to
don't
Robo?
think they're going to fucking
Who he's got?
expect to sponsor. Like, I'm not expecting that. It's
Have you
like,
spoke to Robo? Who he's got?
I didn't know he was getting a visa now.
Robo's getting one as well. Yeah.
Oh fuck yeah! Yeah, I'll message him. That's sick.
He's got. But he asked me. He's got a US agent or something.
Can't wait to message him and he not message me back. That's gonna be great. Yeah. Terrible advice.
Competition,
Did you
mate.
see in the fucking group chat? I'm like, hey.
Competition,
I
though.
mean, no, I know he was not going to say yeah, but like nobody's going to say nothing, are they? Like if he books me, then then everybody else is going to be like, hey, I'll do it. You know
What do you
I
mean?
Like I always fucking whatever road post, I'm always like, yo, let's get a spot there.
When he wanted to spin you on spot, yeah.
And he just ignores it, and I'm like, well, this is why I don't share your shit, lad. Because for the start, you don't need my 10k.
Let's not get into the politics of the. Let's not get into the nitty gritties. You know what I mean?
No.
Nah, I'm only messing.
But,
All mates on the circuit.
Book me? Nah.
All mates on the
But no,
circuit.
I know I will.
But
actually.
Ro would put you in touch with the US agent.
No, I would message him, yeah, for sure. Well, I've got
I mean,
the
they'll take the fuck off, maybe.
I've
but,
got the agents.
But once you said you got all, you're already in these places. They make
Bro attaching himself to you. You can be like the Brothers of Destruction over there.
Brothers of Destruction.
Yeah, like Kane and Undertaker.
Yeah, that'd be sick. That would be funny if we went both into America became best friends.
What, the
there, like.
BODs?
That'd be hilarious. But yeah, so I'll speak to him. Where's he moving to?
I don't think he's moving to America. He's just getting a visa for
Oh, so he can do shows. Yeah, that's the same. I would do like 4. I do 4 here, 4 Australia, 4 back home. I mean 4 here, 4 Australia, 4 America. Killing it.
Perfect.
Cut out fucking October, November, December when it's freezing here. Chilling.
Oh, so that's your plan is to do 4 months and that just live your life that way
Yeah.
with no base ever.
No, but I mean, and then whatever scene kicks off the most,
No
probably
base.
America, obviously, because
No black
Australia,
girlfriend.
no, and then here, fucking, you know what I mean? Everybody hates me, and jealousy probably. I'm just trying to stir it up again.
Yeah, you can go to America and use 10 years to everyone hate you there as well.
Yeah, but geez, there's so many more bridges to burn in America. I'll tell you that for sure.
Yeah, you can have a
How
good
long
time
before
doing
they
it though.
realise you haven't got a fucking joke?
But I reckon does he have management, Adam Rowe, or does he do it himself?
Yeah, over there.
Okay.
I imagine this is a bit more
His
structured than your
management's
plan.
Probably. Yeah, of course. His management, like mine, is like it's just at this point it's just a dream journal on the wall.
Yeah.
It's just
Yours is
like a photo of a
loose.
gun.
You're loose.
AK-47 for Austin.
You're
and then, like, a
water.
bike.
You're water. Ro's like an
like
exocet
water,
missile,
yeah.
whereas you're just a tsunami of talent. I'll fill anywhere. Yeah. I'll do 8 gigs a night. I'll be on stage in 2 venues at the same time. That's you. Just
So
water.
he's doing it to tour, obviously, but I mean, I can't tour that. I got no fucking.
I think he's doing
following,
it for
you know what I
all
mean?
sorts. Yeah.
Yeah, so no, but that makes sense because a lot of my Australian mates have got it. They don't live there, but they're like big YouTube guys and shit like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, he'll get it. It's fucking easy. I'm assuming, obviously.
You imagine so, don't you?
Yeah.
I think I'm pretty much all the other.
Well, unless you show the US embassy or anything your crowd work special, then I imagine it'd be quite easy for you to get one as well.
I think they've already played it in the staff room.
Here's this one that costs 200 grand to film, and here's my one.
Where's your
As you can see, same amount of laughs.
Yeah.
So that's
What happened to your New York one?
This was done on the webcam of a Toshiba.
I don't know where it is anymore. I think like somebody sent me a Google Drive and then I got a new phone. I can't remember.
You got any more specials coming out?
Yeah,
Another
I've
legacy
lost
special?
His New York
them.
one's
I've
disappeared.
lost the statue of
what?
Riffity. It's gone. I know. I'm devastated.
So you've only got one Crowdwork special?
I got one crowd.
It's not enough, Kyle. I need
fans are as pissed off as you.
I need 2 out and I need 3 in the oven ready to be cooking for you.
Yeah,
Come on.
Need Crowdwork specials every
Find a
month,
Google
lads.
Drive.
I know. Well, I can just do another special. I can do them anywhere, can't I? Doesn't
People
matter.
do Crowdwork clips. You need Crowdwork specials every day.
Yeah, that's true.
Crowdwork clip a week's not a good. I want Crowdwork specials.
Oh, every week?
30-minute, 1 week specials in perpetuity.
I've got you.
Just keep coming.
I've got you,
30 minutes worth every week.
Done?
Have you got that in you?
Yeah, and I'll do it.
No repeat lines.
I'll even limit it to a 30 person capacity.
Right, okay.
Can't have Napoleon Dynamite on
I
there
gotta do
every
a
week.
minute on each person.
Yeah.
Can't have Napoleon Dynamite on there every week.
I mean, if someone's got glasses, then what do you want me to do? Not grab them off the face?
Yeah.
Crazy.
What if you did get a following where you could tour on a show and do sell out massive theatres? It would still just be Riff King.
I love that you're like, what if? I'm like, that's my dream. That's like what my plan is. Actually, and you're like,
Surely that's what they
imagine in a
expect,
crazy multiverse.
Yeah.
In another life. I'm like, that's kind of like what I'm banking on, to be honest.
So every show would just be, we're going to do a 3,000
but-
seater.
Surely they're going to know.
No show.
They're going to know what they're coming to see, though.
3,000 seater. You've
With
got so much
nothing.
faith in me, and I'm worried I'm going to let you down one day.
That's the, yeah, I've
One
got
day.
faith. I've got faith.
One day, yeah. Well, it hasn't started yet. So, as my show now, they write down topics when they come in. So I would just
Oh,
go,
it's a new
Great
show
idea.
now, is it?
yeah. Well, no,
Never
I've
been
doing
done
for
before,
years.
that one.
Oh,
Very
no,
original.
It's fucking a riff cheat code. It's easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can make your own ones up, the ones that haven't even
Exactly.
done.
Yeah,
You go
exactly.
add your
Yeah.
own
What
in.
are you on about? Yeah.
Oh, the yellow ones.
Classic.
Warm ones
Yeah.
in there.
Black people? What? Again? Shit.
Anything else new then? How was the roast of TAA?
Yeah, fucking hell.
Tartar?
Fucking rat. It was good, you know.
We
Like,
don't bad
obviously-
mouth Trent on this pod, you know. He did what he needed to do.
Yeah, of course he did. Fucking
He
did
stood
your
up for
eyes.
him. He stood up
You still
for
Trent
him.
guy?
Stood up for him.
No. I was at
Did
the
you
game.
boo at
I was the
Anfield?
game
Did you boo?
No, at the game on Sunday I clapped. I said, last time I'm going to clap for you. Like,
clap?
that's it. Like, I literally, like, I mean, I went
Stood
like this.
there
I went like
stoically,
this.
mate.
I just went like that. And then I said, I'm not going to boo you. I'm not going to fucking clap properly. I didn't fucking even look at him. I made sure I wasn't even on the right
Didn't look at him.
I didn't. No,
Trent's got the ball.
He's trying to get my attention. No.
Fucking idiot.
Tell me when he's past it.
Yeah. I didn't look at him.
I didn't. Honestly, I was so far away. I just covered him with my hand as he was playing.
Right.
I was like, fuck.
Yeah, I just stood there.
If he messaged you for a collab, you'd collab with him now. You would.
100%.
What do you mean? He fucking owes me. What are you talking about? I told you I used to buy weed off his brother.
That's what I mean. People going on
My
to
weed-
rat. He's a
my
rat.
weed
A
funded
message.
his fucking dream. My weed paid for his boots at the academy, whatever the fuck. So, you know what I
But
mean?
you still
He
have a
owes-
collab with him
he
now.
owes the city. He owes me fucking a debt and shit. Just why toys on for 2 years doesn't make like your toying is on for 2 years. You can't say you're fucking oblivious. Like,
Yeah, but if he was your mate, you'd be fine with it.
Because he
well, yeah,
thinks
because you'd be moving to fucking Madrid with him.
because he thought he was smarter than the fans. That's
Yeah, exactly.
Belittled the fans.
And no, what they thought is because we were going to be
Belittled-
shit this year, maybe, and they get away with it and all that.
He belittled the fans.
Yeah. So we had Jamie Allerton, if you know that.
Disrespectful,
If
yeah.
you know
Oh, yeah, I like
yeah,
Jamie.
Yeah, the boulder, we call
Hi,
him.
Jamie, yeah.
Temple of Doom. And
He's lovely. We need to get him on.
There's a lot of
He's
He's great, yeah,
so
yeah.
funny,
there's a lot of comics on that stage. You wouldn't be on that stage normally.
Oh, no, that was one of them. Well, one of them was, two of them was a magician. A
I know.
magician, yeah.
So, who was on it?
So-
What was going on?
It was two Asians for starters.
That was, so one of them was my mate from Australia, magician.
Okay.
One of them was, and when he came on, we were singing Endo songs. That killed. The crowd work was like literally an old guy, but like, hey, John Henry's here. And the black guy, but like, oh, Emu. Murdering, obviously. And then,
Right, so you had...
so me and Roachi co-hosted it. We had fucking... So we're just up there doing like fucking crowd
Paul
work,
Savage.
doing all that sort of stuff. And then...
Two Asians never heard of. That fella who sang the...
And then we done a quiz. Yeah, we done Paul Savage, done Richard Sheehy. We had my mate Dan, an Asian guy from Boston, but he's like American Asian. My other Asian mate, the magician. Richard Sheehy, and that was it, isn't it?
Tom Davies get up. Danny Davies get up.
Danny Davies jumped on for the thing because
What did he do? Was he just Trent? Was he? He should have come on dressed as Trent.
he was trying. Well, apparently he spoke to Binty before and cleared it and all that, and then Binty said to fucking Roachi, and we were like, all right. But I mean, he didn't do a set or nothing. Like literally at the end, just came on for the fucking "You Never Walk Alone" and roasted Trent a bit. So we had Jamie in the mask, and then everybody would just come up like one-on-one, like fucking mock of the week thing, and just like roast them and shit like that.
Bless
Like,
poor Trent.
Me and Jack Miller was the best ones.
Or Trent being taken down a peg or two by all you
120
people in a fucking den in Liverpool.
What was some of the roast jokes? I can't remember.
Looked
What was
shocking.
it? Some of them
How
were
many
like,
was in?
Some of them were like shit, like fucking Trent's such a wall. He thought fucking Hey Jude by the Beatles was about Bellingham. You know what I mean? Like, silly stuff. What's the difference between Trent and a snake? A snake doesn't choke when he's sucking Bellingham's dick. You know what I mean? Shit like that. And then it was like other niche ones and stuff like that.
Love the way you say shit like that. There is ones. Shit like that.
They were my ones. Yeah. And then Jack had some proper ones. The rest of us, we were just winging it.
Yeah.
Is no one thinking about Trent's mental health here, though?
It was you. No.
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 I think people need to think of his mental health. Like.
Give yourself.
Don't believe
Crazy.
don't believe mental health for
Yeah,
me.
but his mental
Yeah,
health, like, he might be
doesn't
suffering
exist.
now.
I don't believe mental health for
Would
me.
you be happy if something happened to him and he did something to himself?
What?
Imagine if he did something to himself. Because
I mean,
of
I
hate
was
and everything.
if he got injured in the last game of the season, he was out all season. That would have been the cherry on the top for me. Yeah.
Goes to Real Madrid, he flops at Real, he can't come back home anymore, and then he ends up doing something stupid. You need to look after
He
him,
loves
man.
himself too fucking much.
Told
He
you.
wouldn't do something. Yeah.
Mental health doesn't exist for millionaires.
Yeah. Exactly.
So the roast of Trent, that went
And
well.
then we closed. You never. It looks sick. I'll show you the photo after. Like we obviously after the fucking heinous fucking event that happened right after the fucking parade. We went
Sure,
to
you all dealt with that with the
went
depth
to-
and integrity that it deserves.
went to no, we didn't talk about it. Like we were talking about it, like with Binty, and he's like, "Nah, go do the show." I reckon it's like 3 hours later. I reckon it's like, you know what I mean? People are here and all that for
3
it.
hours late.
So it was like, you know what I mean? We give it the grace period, and then
That's now the new length of time before everything's too soon. 3 hours.
Fuck me.
3 hours.
I mean, it's been 3 hours now. Should we just crack on?
Yeah.
So
Could you have watched the reel?
And you didn't even
No,
know. You didn't even
too
know what was
soon.
going on with the rumors and all that. You didn't know, did you? So you're like,
No.
what the fuck? And then, so the, and then yeah, we talking about, and then we were like, oh, okay. So before the show, we done like a back announcement, like, thanks for coming. I know, fucking, we had a travesty today. Fucking ruined a great day. All that sort of stuff. I hope everybody's all right. Let's do it. Let's fucking. We're gonna deal with it the way how we do it as fans in this city. And then we played "You Never Walk Alone," so we started it with "You Never Walk Alone," and then we came out. So that was it. We just addressed it before the show started. Boom, boom, boom. We'd sold like 100 and maybe like 60 were there. So like obviously a lot of people maybe got too drunk or they changed their mind, whatever.
A lot busier than that though from the photos. Someone's done well to take good photos though.
Yeah, which ones? Oh, like the ones with the crowd shots or something.
Yeah.
Maybe it was. Oh, it might have been more than 60. 'Cause it was the upstairs.
Trust
ones.
me, a lot of comedians are touring now. You can make a room look semi-decent when it's not.
Yeah. You got me second guessing myself. I'm like,
You get
but,
the right angle, you can make it look like there's a sea of people in a room of 10.
But anyway, the cash grab worked. Roger hit me up like a month ago.
Of course it was paid, wasn't it?
And I was like, this of course going to sell. I'm like, we couldn't have bombed. I mean, we killed, but we couldn't have bombed because it's like, well, that's our crowd. If they were too, like, there was a bunch of Irish people rowdy, but
Yeah.
if they weren't listening or heckling, we were like, boom, we won 20 times. You know,
Yeah,
so you
it's a
can always
good.
just
It is
go
a good
back.
cat. To be
Yeah.
fair, well done for the cash flow because it's going to be a party atmosphere in Blackstock anyway. You might as well bang a show on for a
There were
tenner.
so many international mates
Sell it
that were
off
like,
Trent.
what do we do after the parade? What do we do? And I'm like, boom, we're doing this. Yeah. So, and it was like, yeah, it was just.
Who got
fucking
paid?
sick. I mean, nobody
Don't
else.
talk
Me
about
and,
that
Me and
now.
Roachi are splitting the money. But
Ah,
that's it, yeah. Fucking 2 minutes, behave.
And now you're dipping, yeah.
Of course.
He's
they
come
are
back and he's
rats.
dipping off to the
Rats.
States.
Exactly, yeah. What are you talking
Giving
about?
Trent shit. He's like, I have to share the pen.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Some cunts.
How the fuck can you do that? You call it a...
Some
piece of
cunts.
shit. You
That's
know?
what Trent's doing with Real.
Crazy. I'm
Cash
great.
grab.
I'm glad I
Some
was an hour
cunts
late
flown
to
from
this.
Boston.
Okay.
And he's not getting a penny.
No, but they done a fucking
Yeah.
minute. Like, and then I bought them drinks all fucking night, so they got
Yeah. Off the clean room one though. QR code.
No, downstairs, still fucking half price, obviously. I'm not an idiot. I mean, my whole family
Just
had half
saying,
price that night.
just saying, you're making money off the back of someone who's doing a cash grab in Spain and you're doing the same yourself on a smaller scale. It's disgusting.
That's
And they're
mad.
your fans as well,
I'm
that
doing
you're
it in Liverpool, not in
scumbagging.
Madrid, so get fucked.
I wonder why I never got asked in the end. Because Roachi asked me. and then backed away from it the last week.
Oh,
And I
yeah.
was like, yeah, because you knew I had demanded. Where's that money gone?
No, but then also
Where's the Trent money,
Where's
Roachi?
the Trent money, Roachi?
we didn't have we didn't do
Paying
any
for the
spots in end.
townhouse
It was just
lineup.
me and him the whole time.
So,
Yeah. Like, would you want to come on and fucking roast Trent for 3 minutes, would you?
absolutely not, no.
Well, then, what are you talking about then?
Come on and roast the Jews, roast the wolves that are in there.
Yeah, exactly.
Sapping and wolves. What are you doing here? Can't get fucking coach, but you don't see.
Who's getting roasted now, me or the...
All yous. All yous. Sad cunts who don't go to the game that are put on a party for starters.
Roasting the Roach
I mean,
Show.
I was at the
I
game.
know
but
Roachi goes to
whatever.
the game for
And Roachi's got a season ticket as well. So
but
what are you... And then these... What do you mean?
But all the other ones-
Oh, you're roasting these
all the
international
other ones,
fans?
yeah.
You just said I should have paid fucking travellers checks and fucking air miles for this Asian guy. Now he's a fucking rat, is he?
I'm saying he's
How
your
dare
mate.
you?
He's your mate.
How
You
dare
didn't give him a
Just
penny.
because you've never left the fucking country. It's a worldwide club.
Well,
Get out there, lad.
no, no such thing.
Life is bigger than fucking Disneyland or Orlando, all right? The world's bigger. Really?
No, I'd love to.
Another weight issue with the rides, probably.
No.
No?
No, to be fair to Walter, he's very forgiving.
Oh, yeah,
I've
it's
been
American, innit?
I've been to Paris, and just Paris is very roomy.
Okay, all right.
So I imagine in America, even greater.
I love that Walter, for what... Oh, that would have been his name, yeah. Walter Disney. So, yeah, whatever. It was a sick show. And then afterwards, it was like... We had a woman in a wheelchair standing at the end for the fucking... You never... Crazy. Because we done a keep-you-ups challenge. And
Doing wonders
like,
for the
skills
stereotype
challenge.
there, innit?
We done a skills challenge, and this is how hard I was killing. Roachi picked one, like some guy. I was like, I'm picking this woman in the wheelchair here. And then I literally just bounced it on it, and then I was just doing that off her head.
Doing what?
Like the ball, like the keepy-ups off her head. And it was killing. She was loving it, lad. Like afterwards, she was like
This show
hugging me,
sounds
crying. She was
horrible.
like, everybody was like emotional with it. They were like, fucking needed that so badly, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. So, you know what I mean? Like I'm not
Playing
a
a Souls
hey,
like
listen,
hero.
shut up. I mean, I'm not a first responder, let's say, but I'm like
Yeah.
a secondary.
Flew home to save
good
us.
as-
I'm a secondary ripper.
Yeah,
I'm not a
yeah,
first
yeah.
responder, but I'm
Yeah,
a secondary ripper.
yeah.
What did you do that night? Nothing.
No, fair. No, I'm not
Over
saying
the
I
bottle
did.
of second-
I'm not saying I
second bottle of
did.
red wine, poured
I'm
it
not-
out for the homies.
I had respect. I didn't put any of my Instagram stories up that
Yeah,
night.
yeah.
I was drinking red wine, but I thought now is not the time to show myself drinking.
I didn't actually.
Now
I
it's time
put
to be
them- I put
silent.
them up today, but I didn't do it myself.
Yeah, I didn't do that.
Because I see too many
It's
people on
mine stops
Instagram.
Mountain Road. Mainly because I got
People on
hammered, I
Instagram
forgot,
have
but-
got no sense. They post something about Gaza and then it says 18 minutes later it's them in the fucking pub cheering. You thinking, pick a thing for the day.
Someone we know.
How are you moaning about?
Oh, Weatherspoons.
Yeah, but like, you can't have two. You can't share something about kids being bombed and then the next 18 minutes is you and Weatherspoon stiff and coke. You're thinking, just choose one for the day. Let the story fade.
I love.
You can be an activist or an alky.
Yeah. He posts like
can't be
Gaza
both.
stuff. The group chat. He's like, "Yo, we're gonna go and have a beers."
Yeah.
Sorry, I made my choice today, boys. I can't do it.
No, but you,
No, you can go. You can't post.
Yeah.
Oh, you can't, okay.
it's just the Instagram thing. You got stories of people sharing really horrific shit, and then you're thinking, it's 18 minutes later they put another one up, and it's them getting hammered. You're thinking,
Did you ever really care?
Yeah, they're like, this absolutely shot me to the core. I feel sick about it. And then 18 minutes later, they're in Weatherspoons being horrible. And you're thinking,
Not that sick. He's trying to
Yeah.
split the G, you cunt.
yeah.
try to split the Gaza.
Fuck yeah.
Israel splitting Gaza, you're splitting Guinea.
yeah.
It's just like,
You can't care that much, you
Pick
cunt.
a side.
you've got to choose. You got to go, right, my stories are going to be this theme today.
Yeah.
Let them go and then post your other
Yeah,
stuff.
because there would have been like a
through.
bunch of my mates in Liverpool. There was like all that,
Yeah.
and then the footage of the actual, and then
Yeah.
back to
Yeah.
You're like, what are we doing here? Not even a minute silence,
Mate, the double
Between the
standards
Instagram.
people have. So what's the plan tonight then, Kyle? What are you doing?
I gotta go pick up some weed and then back to the Caravan.
You're always on the
I've
on the
started
gander stuff.
watching Friday Night Dinner. You know that one?
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Funny, hey?
It's a weird one.
You
to
like
watch.
it?
No, never
I
really
like
got
the
into
first.
it.
The first series was
yeah,
good.
you look like you'd be a fucking cameo on that show for sure.
No, never
Doesn't he
got
look
into
like
it.
he would walk in one episode for sure? Yeah.
Never.
The first series was good. I haven't seen it. So.
Yeah. I didn't realise it's because they're
Popular.
Jewish, you know?
What?
It's because they're Jewish.
Yeah.
My cousin told me, and I thought it was just like, oh, they just get dinner Friday night, but it's like Shabbat or whatever.
What's it
innit?
called? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I didn't realise that. But the dad's fucking hilarious. And then Will.
R.I.P. R.I.P.
It's a
Is
strange.
he?
His dad, yeah.
The guy from Chernobyl as well.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
really?
dad in Friday Night Dinner.
Ah! God damn it.
Sad, isn't it, man?
I don't know. Why has that hit me harder than the parade news? But I don't know.
Because double standards, people don't care really deep down.
You're gonna say, imagine that. I've got Gaza Strip, then it goes to a meme from Friday Night Dinner, and then back to more Israel.
Can't believe the dad from Friday Night Dinner's dead 2 years ago.
How can you hate Israel and still watch
Free
Friday
Palestine?
Night Dinner?
Well, I was going to say that to you. I was going to say, thing is, you're watching Friday Night Dinner now because they're all on Shabbat. Now, what you think? What would they be? What would be on their Instagram now?
It's too much information.
That,
isn't it?
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah,
if them people were real today, what would be on their Instagram? And just, are you comfortable watching it?
Well, let's.
It's just fucking horrible, isn't it? Like now it's going to be remembered every time with this fucking horrible disaster.
We'll see.
It's just fucking crazy.
Hopefully, like I say, everyone's stable.
Yeah.
Everyone's hopefully safe. Then it'll be forgotten. Like the Liverpool bomb. No one remembers the bomb in the women's anymore.
No one died, didn't it?
Yeah, so everyone forgets about it.
Yeah. How many jokes did you get out of it?
Just one, not the bomb.
Just one, yeah.
Not going to touch this one.
Fuck that.
Absolutely
Definitely not.
Have you? Oh no, no, I just can't.
Like we didn't even. There was nothing. Yeah, like we weren't even going close to it during the show and all like that as well.
Good. It's your first time coming back since your nan's died?
Nah, it's like maybe second time or something.
Is it?
Yeah, it'd be like 2 years ago in October. Me nan now, so yeah. But yeah, she would have fucking loved it this weekend. I'll tell you. You know what I mean?
She would have.
Who's Peggy, by the way? Is she someone who's been going to the match for like 80 years?
Yeah. The 94-year-old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Did you watch the parade?
What?
It's just him like. I've been seeing some memes. Who's this Peggy? Yeah.
No, I just saw Robinson get a photo with her. I thought it was clearly just someone who lives down the road who's been going since she was like 8 and she's like like 80 years.
She asked for the shirt. He didn't give her.
Really?
Fuck off.
He gave her he took the trophy over to her and she's like, oh, that's nice. I'd rather your shirt. And he just fucked off.
That's
you can tell he wants to keep it because it must have been the trophy.
No, but it's not even it's like the 2024 champion. It's like it's not the one.
Yeah, but he probably wants to keep it though, doesn't he? Like,
but how many of them?
I don't know. It might be a robot. I don't know, but like, I don't know what he had on.
But I thought they were like just printing them. You know what I mean? It's like
they probably are, but I don't know whether he had that one on or whether he had his own one on or whatever. But there's obviously the enemy's gone. I'm keeping this for myself.
Yeah, exactly.
It is funny. I've seen that a few times. You know, it's like a big game or a final or something.
Yeah.
And some kids ask for something, they've gone. This is mine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have some socks.
Yeah. Have the world's smallest shin pad. Enjoy yourself, yeah.
So what's going on with LeBron? Is he staying in the Lakers or what?
I reckon one more year minimum. Yeah, definitely.
Is he retiring or is he?
Well, it's year 23 for him now. That's his number. I mean, he's 40 and he just won he just made second team All NBA. I don't know what that is in fucking NFL terms, but it's like that's crazy for the
second team.
Well, that means he's top 10 player in the NBA.
His
first team is 5 players. Second team is
top
10
not
players.
top 5 anymore. No,
he's 40 years old.
Has he fell off like?
No. He's 40 years old.
He's been pro since 17, has he?
18, yeah.
18.
Yeah, but he must have fell off. He's not first team.
I mean,
LeBron would have always been first.
Yeah, but I mean, now he's got Luka there, so you know he's more of a facilitator as well. Like,
right.
Like Luka's, he's like, you get us there, I'll close it. Yeah. So.
What's happening with his lad now?
He's still on the Lakers. Yeah, he'll be there until his dad is at least.
And is he like? So I thought they moved into a lesser Laker.
Yeah, but then they brought him back for the playoff squad. He'd do home games for the Lakers and then away games like for the G League, whatever the fuck.
Right. Is he getting any better?
Yeah, for sure, definitely. Like in the G League, he's like their best player. But then that always happens. Like your best player in the G League still means you're sitting on the bench in the NBA. Crazy.
We should take up a sport. Me and you decide to watch a sport together. I had that woman in my taxi today. He plays bowls.
Well, you can't watch bowls. There's no way.
Can I've got him.
What channel?
One of our kids' mates has taken up watching COD. I like flew to Spain.
What you think we should get into a sport?
Yeah, I think we should get into a sport together.
So watch
sport?
Have
a little section. Write in comments.
Aussie rules.
Comments or write in the Patreon. Suggest a sport that me and Wazzy can start watching together from scratch.
Badminton.
High
It
intensity.
needs to
Team.
be accessible.
What, that we can play or watch?
High intensity dressage.
We need to be able to gamble on it as well.
Yeah. Ooh. That's on quite regularly. At least there's something. At least once a week minimum.
Do you ever watch Formula One?
Formula One, yeah. It's sick.
Can you support a team with that? It's usually a driver, isn't it?
Well, I thought you'd normally pick it.
Bet wise, you'd pick a driver or whatever.
I thought you picked it like a Williams or a Ferrari.
I mean, you can do.
I thought people normally have favourite like.
I mean, most people do like drivers, really, but I mean, you can have like
I don't really know. Yeah, I think that'd be a good
It's all
idea.
a business now.
Nice little section.
If we become fans of a sport.
I'm just a random sport.
I don't know what ones there are though.
We'll talk about it from not knowing anything about it as we go.
No, not.
Russia with them a figure skating league.
It needs to be something accessible that we can watch, and it needs to be able to gamble on it as well.
Yeah.
Whitewater rafting. They do it on the Olympics, don't they?
What's it on? What's it on? What time's it on?
Well, I know there's Speedway because my dad follows Speedway, but I thought they can't do that if that's already been
Futsal?
taken. Futsal.
Futsal might be a decent one.
Futsal.
That's footy though, isn't
Women's
it?
futsal.
What time?
Oh, actually, beach football. Have you seen this?
I've seen beach football.
Yeah,
Have you
but
seen the top 10 goals? They're all fucking screaming.
It needs to be something different. It's
Bicycle kicks.
the same.
Football, yeah.
Volleyball.
It needs to be on telly regularly. So
Netball.
It can be like Sundays 8 o'clock. That's when it's on,
Yeah.
and we can record it. We're not going to be able to watch it.
Snooker.
No, team. It needs to be a team game.
Yeah,
Can't be individuals. If anyone knows of a sport that has a team,
that's it. Right in.
it's
I
curling.
commenting underneath, or
What's
just
the
direct
one where
message
they
in one
fucking
of us.
like the slap one?
Power slap.
Power slap.
Power
It's
slap?
not teams. No, I'd have a curling's one potentially. Tobogganing.
So what's your plan for the next 4 months then?
Tobogganing. Yeah, but that's like every 4 years, isn't it?
What's your plan for the
Just
next
the
4
Olympics.
months?
Well, we're working on like this thing where I do like 500,000 seater arena or something, you said?
3,000 seat arenas
There you go,
with no
so
show.
I'm probably going to do that.
Sell that to the Apollo. I've got no show.
Yeah.
And I want
you
your
tried?
arena.
They're like, well, what are you going to do? I'm like, well, have you got pen and paper?
Yeah.
Can you rip down little sheets?
Prove to
Well,
us how
post
you'll
it.
sell 3,000
Yeah, yeah.
tickets.
Are you?
Here's this special I made.
Yeah, and then literally, I'll take off his glasses off his head and be like
Yeah.
this.
Are you doing? You're going to be resident creatures for a bit, or what?
So yeah, I'm back doing my Wednesday show there at Creatures Comedy, and then I'm just obviously I've got some stuff at Hot Water. I'm doing like my comedy striptease show there as well, but like
Yeah.
I got just like some spots and hosting. I'm going to Berlin in June for like another week or something like that because those gigs were decent. So my mate lives there, so it's chill. And then Edinburgh again. That's the next big one. Like Edinburgh.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta make sure I make fucking
Sure,
bank
yeah.
so I can pay for this fucking visa.
Exciting times.
Exactly. But nah, I mean, I'm just more excited to be home now. Like, I'm fucking started missing it. Obviously, Thailand was fucking amazing.
yeah,
and
never
shit,
got
you know
onto
what I
that,
mean? But, yeah.
All the shows like.
The ping pong shows are regular.
Ping pong shows.
Crazy. Like, I only went to one of them, but it was like...
I meant the comedy shows, but yeah, go on, ping pong shows.
Like, literally, like... Obviously, they're shooting the ping pongs, yeah, but then they were, like, shooting darts and, like, popping balloons, but, like, ages away, like, in the corner of the room.
Yeah.
And, like, she missed, like, 3 times, and I'm like, fuck knows where this dart went. Like, some guy just walking out the bathroom, just getting... What the fuck? Like, straight just passing.
Probably not a
straight
dart.
away.
It's probably just pops on its own. Like someone will pop it anyway. So it doesn't even hit it.
I know,
She just
yeah,
goes, and then they'll just go.
A fish
Pop it.
out of there, they put a fish in there, that comes out.
Alive.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, it's disorientated, obviously, but it's alive. Like, yeah. It's disorientated.
What? They put a fish in?
Yeah. Fish in there. And then
Face
that comes out
first?
and that's it. Face first.
Like
That's a
tail in, or is
question.
it?
I had so many more questions. I had so many questions at the ping pong show, and it wasn't which one goes first.
Well, is it fish going head first or tail first?
It's going tail
flipper.
first,
It can't
is
be
it?
going flipper first. It's got to be head, hasn't it?
Bending in itself.
Yeah. So it's in, you know what I mean? And then it's like,
What sort of fish?
well, not a fucking massive tuna, is it? Or a mackerel.
Goldfish,
it's
I
like,
imagine.
it's
Well, koi from them.
It's oriental,
Yeah,
so
one of them
it's
over there.
yeah.
It's going to be a koi.
Ah,
yeah.
you're putting a live fish
yeah,
in.
so they put a live fish in there, then obviously they fucking let it out and comes out of the fucking thing. Then they had like
High five.
one of them had like razor blades coming out of there, and I'm like, who's this for? You know what I mean? That's the weirdest shit ever. And then they have the lights coming out. I was like, what freak? It's like,
Go on. Yeah.
I like my pussy cut. And he's like fucking lights coming out like LED lights and stuff like that, like all the on, like wireless, yeah.
Out of the minkies.
Yeah,
Out of the minkies, yeah.
And like now it's like there's no showmanship. It's like you know what I mean. The heart's not anymore. They just get up there and like all that. And then they spray. I got sprayed on the legs. We were like there for like 45 minutes. I got sprayed. I'm like, we're going, boys. Fuck this. This horrible. This. Like,
What do you mean?
Like they just sprayed the whole. Like some guy was stood at the end of the stage like that, with his mouth open, and she sprayed him with a fucking pussy juice and shit.
She's just pissing in his mouth.
Pretty much. And he caught like the ping pong in his mouth. I'm like, what are you doing, lad?
Was he a Western man?
He's an Indian guy. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. If that's what that means.
No, but it's fine.
We'll keep it.
Yeah. Well, he was Indian anyway. But yeah, and then there was like a bunch of fucking like random like fucking.
What were the shows like?
European, like, you know, what's it called? Like, Eastern Europeans, like that. Sort of
Yeah.
What's the show called? It's just called the Ping Pong
What
Show.
was your comedy shows like?
Oh, they were sick, yeah. They were the comedy joint. My boy runs it now.
With the
2 shows a night. First show, I bombed it every night. Second show, murdering. Every night hosting, just bombing up a storm. Every fucking night. Like, I couldn't figure out how to... Like, it was more, I guess, more just the accent and, like, whatever the fuck I was coming in too hard, so...
Was it just for expats or was it just all sorts or what?
I mean, yeah, it's expats mainly, like, but like the weirdest ones, like ones that have been living there a year, you know what I mean?
Just sex traffickers.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. And like, you know what I mean? I'm talking about the ping pong shows, but like nobody really, like every new comedian's talking about that and shit, you know what I mean? So, but they were good, yeah, they were fun and like, you could smoke weed inside and shit like that, so that was fucking cool. Smoking that on the and like, it's like he runs it, an American guy. There's so many like, Americans that live there and, you know what I mean, coming through and all that sort of shit, like, you know what I mean?
You need to get into the ganja. Do you ever think that?
I was thinking I'm going to have an edible tonight.
Oh. What,
Aren't they out of date, your
like
ones?
gummy?
Probably, yeah.
Gummies or brownies?
No, the gummies are gone. I've just got like hot chocolate and lollipops left.
Oh, chocolate, really?
Yeah.
Oh, let me get one of them.
I've got like 2. I got given a box by Green Angel, didn't I? Well, when I say
are they still around?
When I say got given,
they're still Jackson, yeah.
When I say got given, they went to give it to someone more famous than me, and I went, I'll have that. And just fucking robbed it. And he was too scared to say it. And he just like looked at me going, all right.
Who was it meant for?
Smith.
And then you just stepped in front of him.
You get enough free shit, you mate. I'll have that.
Did I hear hot chocolate? Chocolate?
Weenie.
Yeah. You heard gummies, he's like the 250 milligrams, you're like, gummies? You said?
And he just put it under my bed for about...
Smith smoke weed? Or did you do it edibles, I guess?
Edibles and that.
Yeah.
They were under my bed for about 2 years. And I just had them just 2 random weekends.
That's so funny.
Right. Kyle.
I've got a pork dinner to get home to.
You've got a pork dinner, have you?
What have you got to plug?
Is that a euphemism?
You were an hour late.
The pork and that pork.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah.
Any dates ready and ready to go?
I got to plug Street Team go-karting on... I said I'd mention it to them.
I'll probably do them a lot of damage, that, but go on.
I don't even know what this does. This say Street Team? Team Sport. Go-karting, go check that out. And also come to fucking What a Comedy Club on the 28th of June if you can, for fuck's sake. For comedy striptease, that'd be dope. And add me on Instagram, LeBron James Comedy.
I'll be in Glasgow. See you in a bit.
Ta-da.